Next day, gets up and meets Levy and Tosh in the gym, then goes to the cafe for a scran. Degs texts me, the wedding's set for 3 weeks on Saturday. I've called the venue, you said, and he said the date's free. Sound, let's start the stag do out then, innit? Says to Levy and Tosh, what do you reckon then? Levy says, lad, let's go to Dan. So my mate's mate has a club over there, so I get on the phone to him. Yes, lad, me and the lads are going on the stag do, we're coming over in 3 weeks today on Wednesday. I lied the old VIP section upstairs, if that's sound, lad, for that night. He's like, yeah, it's sound. So I start texting all the lads because I want a good turnout. So I text Marky from the Leeds division, Ezo from the Manny division, Troy, Robbie, Stewie from the Welsh division, and Macca from the Scottish division. And told them if they come, they can bring whoever they want. Like, obviously, no birds, you know what I mean, or wives. So Troy texts me straight away, I'll be there. Wasn't expecting that, but he's right. Marky, yeah, Scouts, I'll bring a few of the lads. Ezo, yeah, lad, I'm game, the lads will come too. Robbie's like, yeah, of course, lad. Stewie from Wales, like, yes, lad, defo. Macca's like, yeah, Scouts, I'm up for it. Now, Macca isn't active, he's a worker, and doesn't do nothing like that. You know what I mean? He's like proper straight-headed, got a bird, works and all that. He's proper sound. So it's defo one. I'm looking forward to it because we're all in the same place. So he flies to Levy's, and as I walk in, I see the Vito Rossi shoes by the door, and he stood out because like the colour and quality of them, you can just tell the way boosties. Lemo. Don't even mess with me, lad. So I said to Levy, lad, they're belters then. Did you buy them? He's like, yeah. I said, how much? $2,000? He went, no, they were 32.50. I said, yeah. I said, so what, your boy way out of trouble then? He said, yeah. He said, remember the other day when he had 2 birds in mine? And my birds were the Mars. I went, yeah. He said, lad, I legged the birds, but one of them must have dropped the bank card because she found it down the couch and it just went off heavy. She was on Insta and all that, just like Facebook and that, typing names in to see who she was, but she couldn't find her with that name. So I just started laughing like, lad, you're a mushroom, you. She's left it on purpose, that's what some birds do, lad. He's like, lad, she accused me of all kinds every day, it's weird. So from my own past experience in my head, I'm just thinking, people who accuse you of random weird shit all the time, it's normally them doing it. But I know her, she sounds, I like her, she's not a rat. So then Tosh says, who's coming to driving range, lad, for like, you know, just a little hit on the golf and that? And he says, oh, lad, I can't, I said, I've got stuff to do, lad, said, but I'll catch up with you later. So I gets off, so as I'm driving home, I noticed this car behind me, and he's trying to get me attention, and I'm thinking, who's that? So he's like flashing his lights at me and all that. So I thought, this is probably going to go off here, so I thought, let's go. So just slams on, pulls over, and he comes alongside me, and he's like, what's happening? And I look at him like, oh my God, no way, that's what's happening. It's only Elliot, my mate, who used to hang around with years ago. I haven't seen him for ages though, do you know what I mean? Like from a kid who's hanging around to like late teens and all that. But then when we left school, he joined the army, and over time, like we stayed in contact and all that. So when he was coming back on leave and all the rest of it, over time I just fizzled out. Like I've lost my number, and then I've got a new number, and I've got no way to contact him. So I hadn't seen him for years, but I was buzzing, just like, lad, that's mad, that you just getting on me. He went, lad, I just seen that car and thought, that's a beast, that. He said, so I was just looking at it and just seeing it was you driving it. He's like, what are you up to in that, lad? How have you got that? So what I say to everyone, I'm just like, lad, it's only a lease, it's not even mine. He's like, what are you up to? I'm like, I just got bits to do, lad. He's like, do you want to come for a scan later? So I said, yeah, I can if I can, I will, lad. I've just got some shit to do for an hour or two, and then I'm free. So I get his number, and he gets mine, and he just goes by the day. So then as I'm getting back, I'm flying down the road, Ezo rings me. Yes, Ezo, what's happening, lad? He's like, Scouts, I need little fellas, lad. I said, how many? He said, I need 10,000 as soon as. I said, today? He's like, lad, yeah. I said, lad, I haven't got that many in army. I said, I've got about 5,000 now, but let me see what I can do, because I might be able to get them off someone else. So I can give you 5, but then you might have to go and get another 5 from somewhere else. He's like, sound. So I phoned the crib, I'm like, lad, and Gary's still there? He's like, yeah, lad. I said, how many? Have a look and ring me back. So I thought, yeah, Stewie took 50,000 the other day, so ring Stewie from the Welsh division. Yes, lad, what's happening? Any little fellas left? He's like, yeah. I said, how many? He said, I've got about 20,000 left. I said, are they around you? If I need them today? He's like, yeah, I can sort it, lad. He said, but I can't get you because you're the baby. Now, Stewie took them 50,000 on bail the other day, so in they're still mine, are they? So Cliff phones me back, lad, I've just counted them, 6,344. So I said, alright, Sam, put them all together, and I'll just call it 6350, innit? So phones these, oh, lad, I've got 6350 here for you, but I can't get the rest from here. I'd have to go to Wales, or you'd have to go to Wales and get them for me. I said, can you fly to Wales, lad? He's like, oh, lad, will you go for me? I said, lad. I said, yeah, I can't just take these now, and then, like, I'll just sort the rest, you know what I mean? And, you know, will that do you? He said, nah, lad, no. He said, I need 5 for one kid, I need another 5,000 for another kid. He said, how much are they? So, in my head, I thought, you know what, normally the 150, I thought, but if I go to Wales, then I'm going to have to charge him £2 each, so I'll make 10 grand all in, you know what I mean? And I'll drive to Wales, what, little hour there, hour back for 10 grand, I thought, all day, son. He's like, lad, the cash is here. I said, lad, I'm not driving to yours as well. I said, you'll have to meet me in Wales. He's like, signing, lad. So I phoned Stewie. I'm like, lad, give me 10,000, because I thought it's unnecessary me driving to Wales with like 6,000 fucking little fellas, you know what I mean? It's just a risk down, it's just not worth it. So I thought, I'll just take the 10 off him, and then I'll meet Ezo down there, do you know what I mean? So arrange the time, and then tells Ezo to meet me at the service station down there for such a time. So rings Levy, lad, are you and Tosh coming to Wales with me later? Levy's like, lad, I can't, my bird's going out tonight with a mate who's moved back from Spain. She's only back for the weekends, so they're going out. I'm like, I said, alright. So I said, that's Tosh. So Tosh was like, yeah lad, I'll come with you. I said, go on, sound lad, sound. So Tosh meets me at mine and we set off. As we're on the way, Elliot phones me, he's like, what's happening then lad? I said, lad, something's come up lad. I said, we'll be back till bells lad, do you know what I mean, tonight. He said, Sarge, everyone's taking his bird out for the scran and I'm going to be with my mate and his bird. He said, and then we're going to go back to mine. So he said, get to mine when you can. So he sends me his address and says, lad, I'll be up all night. There's a few of us, it's going to be a little party in there. So just whatever time it is, just fly it whenever. So I thought, yeah, I will do you know what I mean? If I haven't seen it for ages, it'll be good to catch you up. So gets to Stewie, he sorts the parcel out and then flies to the service station. But he's always not there yet though, do you know what I mean? So I was thinking, so I thought, you know what, I thought I need to piss here. So I runs in the service station as a piss. And as I'm coming out, I see this like arcade driving in this rally game. And I thought, yeah, gives a go with that. So I'm just flying on that, do you know what I mean? Just like playing that and all that. When it comes out, I can see those cars next to mine. He's talking to Tosh through the window. But as I look over, there's like a Welsh busy Land Rover snarling at me. You know, that Simru police thing. So I thought, shit. Now as I walks over, I don't know if he's always got the parcel yet. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still in my car. So I just took every twist down it. It's my fault for even meeting the service station. Proper schoolboy shit, you know what I mean? Bang on, I should have known better. So as I go to open the door of my car, the busy gets up the line and says, oh, you can have a word a sec. So I just jumped in the car, span off. So they lashed the sides on and chased me. He's bail straight away. So I said, he's all got the garage, but the doll's here lad. There's 20 grand here. I'm thinking if I get pulled here, that doll's gone. I'm getting roped in for questioning. Where have you got it from and all that and all that. So just hits the motorway, pressure sport mode, just like watch, ba 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 ba. We are flying. The Lanny just did not know what it is. See you later, lad. Now I know it's going to come back in a few days on me, but my car's in my mate's business name. It's in chauffeuring over 25 to drive it, so I can have blagging and wrecking. Do you know what I mean? My name's not down on that car, and he's not going to say it to me, is he? And he has a neck warmer on with a Benny hat, so Plod didn't even see my face properly. So that's probably why he's pulled me in it or tried to anyway. So worst case in my head, I'm thinking the charge only will be failed to provide the information of a driver. I mean, mate will have an alibi. He can just say could be anyone who works there, or, you know, everyone's insured on it. So worst case, he could get 6 points. So gets back to mine, tells Tosh to follow me in his car, and puts the car in my mate's work car park and gets off back to mine. Phones me mate and puts him on it, and he's like, sound, I'll sort it if anything comes back. And he's like, hey, I said, what? He went, can I use your car, lad, until it blows over? I'm like, lad, sound, be my guest. Yeah, but if you bend it, you mend it. Like, he's like, yeah, standard, lad, standard. So I was in mine. Tosh says, lad, you're hungry? I said, yeah, I am, you know, lad. He said, what you fancy? I said, lad, you know what, I just fancy a KFC, lad. I said, so we'll just eat it, you know what I mean? Just chill here a bit, have a joint and then whatever, do you know what I mean? So he's like, sound. So just as a scran, just talking and all that. He's like, hey, ain't off Rav. I'm like, nah, I haven't heard nothing back at all, lads. Being quiet on that front, you know what I mean? He's like, probably for the best, and I'm like, yeah, definitely, lad. I said, you know, no news is good news, mate, as far as anyone's concerned with that. He's like, we spoke to Troy, he said, not recently, he said, I texted him before when we were in the cafe, and he said he's going to come with us. He's like, what? I said, lad, he's like, is he come with us? I'm like, he's going, what? He's like, lad, what's he like? I'm like, lad, he's proper sound, you know. He says, he's just one of them kids, lad, who's just like, he's just sound, lad, he's just straight up, lad, no messing around and that. I said, but, you know, I said, he'll be sound, lad. I said, you know, you might think he's a bit weird in that at first, lad, but, lad, he's boss, lad. And he's going, yeah, and he said, lad, I know you like him, you spoke about him highly. And I'm like, lad, he's a proper belt. And I said, you know, what he's done for me there, lad, he could have, you know, that could have went either way. Yeah, I said that could have been either way. So I'm telling about when we were sitting in his little outhouse and we're on the bevies and we're having a strike for a few days while I've got my head down there, do you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, he went, lad, he's a good mate of mine. I said, lad, you know what? He is, lad. He is, lad, because he didn't have to do none of that, lad. Yeah, lad, if he would have put me to bed, no one would have known. They wouldn't have come back on him. Does it be, lad, he's a professional, lad. And he's like, I know. I said, lad, and he's got Genesis teeth. And he's going, lad, what? As I told him about the teeth in the jar, or whatever, he's got them on the mantelpiece. And he's just going to me, lad, that's like proper, like, psycho. And I'm like, lad, listen to me. Lad, I reckon he's got about a 50 kill streak. I said, and when I was on his land and that, lad, when we were digging the hole for me to get in it, lad, I just told myself, there's just defo people everywhere. Yeah, I was saying, there's kids are boss, there's birds boss, you know, just talking and all that. So he's like, sound. Next thing he gets a text off Elliot. It's about 11 o'clock in the night. He said to me on the text, we're in mine now, lad, the buzzer isn't working, so ring me outside the apartment and I'll come down and let you in. So I said, go on, sound. So Tosh ends up getting off, he's going to see some birds or whatever he's doing, and I flies up. So I phones him, I'm like, lad, I'm outside. So he comes down. As he comes down, I'm just like, you know, like a little chat me and him before we go up the stairs and all that to the apartment. So I said, what time is this bird then, lad? He went, I haven't even done nothing with her. I said, none. He went, lad, I haven't even necked her. I'm like, no. He went, no, lad. He said, she's just like dead. She's boss and all that, but she's not like, I don't know, lad. I said, where'd you meet her? He went, lad, through a mate, whatever. He said, I've told her, I got a number and all that. And I'm like, did you, lad? Yeah. I said, that's my dad. And he's like, yeah. He went, but like, she goes on about her ex-fella and that, saying like he's a proper heavy and all, he's like a proper Ghanaian, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, lad. I said, you want to stay? I said, you want to be careful, lad? I said, with these bears, lads. They can get you in trouble and all. He's like, nah, she's different, lad. She's dead nice and, you know, she's polite and she's this, she's that, and, you know what I mean, lad, like a proper like and all. I said to you, yeah, lad, I said, come on then. I said, who you with? He said, well, there's me and like two mates and then there's another bird there. He's like, but it's not like that, lad. It's not like gooseberry shit, lad. He said, everyone's just partying, no one's even doing nothing, lad. I said, come on, son. Get on this, right? As we're walking up the stairs now, I'm sort of doing that just you know, lad to lad, like, yeah, you're gonna bang it, you know what I mean? He's like, lad, I don't even know, you know, he said, it's like, it's a 50-50, she give me like mixed signals, lad, she sounds with me, you know, and I said that. As he walks in the apartment, right, he said to me, lad, these are all brand new, like, he has all like brand new, like, white carpet, beige carpets, proper lovely gaff. He said, will you take your shoes off? I said, where's your buddy? In that cupboard. I said, go ahead, I was taking your shoes off, no, the cupboard. What's in the cupboard? What's in the cupboard? Then Rossi's shoes, right? So I've looked at the shoes and I've thought, no way. I thought, no way. And it's come back to me. My bed's going out with a mate and she's come back from Spain and I'm thinking, there's no way I've seen 2 pairs of them shoes in one day. So I said to him, come out here. He went, what? I said, who's the bird? He said, such and such. I said, okay, right, listen, lad. I said, what have you done with it? He's like, lad, what are you being all serious for? I said, what have you done with it? He went, nothing. I said, nothing at all. I went, no. I said, lad, I said, give me your phone. He went, what? I said, give me your phone. He's like, what for? I said, just give me your phone and let me see the conversations you've had with this bird. And I'll tell you in a minute. So he's like all like alarmed now because he knows I'm not messing around. I'm going to set his face on. So I've gone through his phone, yeah, and there's nothing there. There's nothing like, there's a bit of flirting, but there's no like, I can see the very first text ever. Yeah, this is me. So that was the introduction. So I've looked and I'm thinking, no way. I'm thinking, I know for a fact this is Levy's bird. I know it is because there's no way there's them 2 pairs of shoes in one day. So I said to him, right, so I've looked through his phone now, so I've seen everything and I've seen that there's not like that. I said, have you necked it? He went, no. I said, have you done anything at all with it? He's like, no. I said, right. I said, do you know where fella is? He went, Shelly got a fella. I said, she has. There's no Levington. He went, your mate. When you went, that's his bird. And he's just gone, I said, I'm telling you now, that's his bird, lad. And he went, lad, he's gone proper white. He's like, lad, I didn't know. I'm like, I know you didn't know. I said, because if you did know, you wouldn't have done it. Lad, he'll end you. He'll end you for this. And he's going, lad. I said, where are you? He went to the living room. I said, yeah. So I thought, I'm not going to go in all guns blazing that because technically I know what's going on with them. And in my head, it's racing. I'm thinking, she's gone to her house, found a bank card, and whatever, so she thinks she's at it, but he wasn't at it, and I know he wasn't at it because he's told me, I don't know. So as I walks in, I just opens the door, walks in, and she's just gone white. And it was like, what's happening? They said, you, come here. So she just got up, hasn't even questioned me, so everyone's looking and said, what? I said, get in the kitchen. I said, Elliot, go in there. So I'm sitting in the kitchen with her, I said, what are you playing at? And she's like, listen, I haven't done nothing. I said, I don't care. I said, it's the intention, you were gunning. I said, in theory, you have done something, you've cheated on him in theory. Now, I know you haven't done nothing with him because I've just been through his phone. Yeah, I've just been through his phone. And she's going, are you going to tell him? I said, I'm going to have to tell him, aren't I? She's like, I said, he'll kill you. I said, he'll kill you. I said, I know he'll kill him. You know he'll kill you. And he'll kill him as well. So what? I've got to get my other mate killed by Levy because of you. Yeah, she went, I didn't know you, mate. I said, so what? I said, it doesn't matter. I said, it doesn't matter. I said, you need to think about what you're doing, you know. I said, what's going on? I said, talk to me now. I said, you're going home. She's like, I know, it's their fault. She's like, I'm sorry. I said, listen, you're not sorry to me, you haven't done nothing to me. I said, but you know if he finds out, I said, listen to her. And I'm like, I'm half getting riled up, you know, like fuming a little bit. But I like her though, do you know what I mean? I like her. She's like, she's been sad me, but here's my problem. Listen, when you met Levy, you were no one. Yeah, you worked in a little shit job, you never had a pot of piss in. Yeah, now he's dragged you out the gutter. Yeah, you look at your house you're living in, look at the car you're driving, look at the business you've got, you're walking around in 3.5 grand shoes, yeah, and this is what you're paying him back with. She's like, I know, but he's always out. I said, he's always out because we do things, yeah. How do you think he feeds you? How do you think you live how you live? That's how you live. Because if it was for you in your little shitty job, you wouldn't have a pot of piss in. Yeah, so don't start all out with me. I know, but, you know, he's cheating. I said, he's not cheating on you. I said, how's he cheating on you? I found the bank card. I said, I know you did. I said, he's told me. I said, I know it. I said, yeah, I'll tell you what happened. He had a bird, 2 birds in his, right? And he wasn't even nowhere with them. He wasn't like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he never done nothing with them. I know for a fact he never. Yeah, and that's the end of it. I said, I'm telling you now straight, he never done nothing with it. She's like, I know, but he's always like up to something. I said, he's not always. I said, listen, he's always with me. Yeah, he's always with me. He doesn't do nothing wrong. He's just with me doing what we're doing. Now, sometimes if it goes off, he's got to come out the house late in the night to go and deal with what he's got to deal with. Yeah, that's not him going out to be at it. That's him going out to help me or Tosh or Robbie or something like that. You know what we do. You know exactly what we do. Do you know what I mean? And you know the shit that he gets us in. Yeah, and this is how you're repaying him. I was half human, but I didn't want to overstep the mark and like be cheeky or belittle her, so I was trying to keep it respectful. But really, I was half fuming, and do you know what? The way she was looking at me, I could tell that she hadn't done nothing. Do you know what I mean? I said, your head's being turned. I said, but you know, you need to make out with it. I said, you've got a kid to him. Yeah, you've got a kid to him. I said, so what? Where does that leave me now? I'm in a position now where I've caught you in some lad's house. The lad's me mate. You've got a kid to him. So what? If I tell him he's going to put you to bed, he's going to put him to bed, he's going to go away for it, you'll be brown bread, and the kid grows up with no one, yeah? So look at the position you've put me in, yeah? Now, only for the fact that I know 100% that you haven't done nothing with him, I'm going to let it lie. I'm not going to say nothing to him, but you're going to speak to him. You're going to fucking get home now, and you're going to speak to him. Give me your phone. So if you give me your phone, I've gone through her phone. It's the same and that. So I've deleted it, deleted his number, and then I've gone in. I've said to her, get your shit together, go and get your stuff now and phone the taxi. I said, stay in the kitchen, don't go back in there. So he's like, all right. So he walks in and says to her, come here. I said, was it? Give me your phone. He's like, yeah. So I've deleted the number and blocked it. So do you have got each other's number now? I said, go and say to her today. So I've walked with him because you're not even giving her a kiss. So I've said, say to her because that's only fair. It's not his fault. So he's gone out and be like, yeah, listen, I'm not happy about it doing that. She's like, no, I'm sorry. So he weren't even happy about it either because he wouldn't have went with her if he'd have known that. Not just because of who Levy is, but you know, if you're a proper man and you're a proper scouser, you're not a rat. It's a rule, you can't be a rat. So if you start going with people's birds, knowing they're with them, then you're just a rat anyway. It doesn't matter if you can fight them or not. You're a rat. So her taxi comes and I walk her down and I said to her, listen, go and sort it out. So I've been talking to her, like, listen, he proper loves you, you know. I said, honest to God, you've got the wrong end of the stick here. I said, you're paranoid now. I said, you know, he's a nice looking lad, but he's wild, you know, he's wild. I said, and that's probably why you like him, do you know what I mean? And she's going to me, yeah, I know. She went, my head's just gone. I said, I know, but there's other ways you got him round it. Yeah, so we're standing there talking, and you know what, I can see that she was just genuinely like, I'm not going to start saying it's not her fault and she was confused or she was pushed to it, because she wasn't, she knew what she was doing, do you get what I mean? So she's done it off her own back, yeah. Now in theory, it's still the same as cheating, innit? At the end of the day, you've lied to your fella, you've gone out and you've gone to another lad, you've gone out with another lad for a scran and gone to his. Now only, honest to God, only the fact I know quite well, she hasn't even kissed him, yeah. She hasn't actually physically done nothing wrong. Right, so I'm going to have to let it go because it'll just cause too much trouble. Now, you might be listening to this now and think, well, then you're a rat, but how am I a rat? I've got to think about his kid, yeah? I've got to think about her life. I know Levy more than anyone knows Levy, and I am telling you now, that girl wouldn't even last a night, if honest to God, and Elliot would just proper get it, yeah? Now, I can't watch Levy do my mate and then do his birds because of that. Do you know what I mean? Now, it's just one of them things. So she gets off and I goes back upstairs, goes in. So he says to me, I come in the kitchen for this drive. I said, come on. So I'm just talking to him. Now, the other people in there, they don't know nothing what's going on, obviously. Do you know what I mean? It's not their business, and I'm not going to make him look stupid or look like a rat and all, because it wasn't his fault. It genuinely wasn't his fault. I know for a fact, because he's distraught, he's devil, he's on a pattern now, thinking I'm going to go back and tell him. And I said to him, lad, listen to me. If I told you crossed the line like that, I'd smack you myself. I'd punch your face in your own house. Do you understand me? He's going, lad, I know. I said, so just forget about it. Just get on with your business, get on with your life, and just forget about it. Yeah, water under the bridge. It's just gone, lad. Yeah, it's gone, lad. Just don't repeat it. Don't tell no one. Don't talk about it. I said, because if he finds out, lad, you've got problems, and I mean problems that you can't handle, mate. You can't handle Levy. Yeah, believe me, lad, you can't handle him. He's your worst nightmare, lad. Trust me when I tell you. He's like, no. He's like, so what's that with us? I said, lad, it's got no effect on me and you. You're my mate. I've known you for years, lad, since we were kids. I said, but I'm just putting you on it, lads, do you know what I mean? And that's that. Now, I'm not going to say nothing, but I've just told her she's going to have to go and explain herself to him. So I don't know what's going to happen there, so let's just forget about it now, yeah? Shook hands with him and said, it's not your fault, give him a hug and that, and just ends up having a party, carried on party and all that, do you know what I mean? So it gets to about 5 in the morning, I'm like, lad, I'm going now. He's like, go on, son. So I gets off, gets home, gets in and all that, and it goes in the kitchen, big table, brandy, stripe, boom, and I'm just thinking, this is madness, this, you know, this is madness, this. So I'm wondering, like, what's going to go on, like, I'm just visualising there going in, just pretending nothing's happened and all that. So I'm half like, I don't really like that, you know what I mean? So I goes to bed and gets up in the morning. As he gets up in the morning, Levy rings me. He's like, what's happening, lad? And I'm like, what's happening? I said, you sound happy. He's like, oh, lad, I'm buzzing, you know. I said, why are you buzzing? He said, lad, she got off from a mate there last night. She's come to mine, and we've just been talking a lot. And she told me she bumped into another mate, and another mate just set her head straight, and her head fell off, and you know, her eyes got looked another way. She was looking at another lad in that way. Do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking, yeah. I said, go on. He said, lad, she told me that she's been talking to a lad and all that, but not like that. And you know, she thought I was like cheating on her and all that. So lad, she's been 100% honest with me. Now what he's telling me is what happened. She hasn't said that she was in his apartment though. She hasn't said she went out for a scram with him though. But that's just sounds. She's, you know, she's owned up to him. She's told him the truth, basically. Do you know what I mean? She's left a few things out, but that's only for fear of her own safety. So I understand that. So he's like all made up. He's like, lad, I'm going to ask you to marry me. I'm like, you, why are you saying to Deg? He's like, no, not now, lad. He said, you know, I'm just like thinking about it, because, you know, lad, I love her and all that. And I'm like, lad, dry your eyes, mate. I said, I'm not arsed, lad, keep that shit to yourself. He said, you sound like a foul, lad, I love her and all that. I said, who's arsed, lad? I said, it's your business. He's like, no. I said, so what then? I said, are you getting round? He went, yeah. So I said, come on then, so he gets round. So I said, where's Tosh? He went, he was in some bears last night. I said, yeah. I said, where's Robbie? I said, what's happened to Robbie? He went, I don't know, I haven't seen him for ages, lad. He said, last time I seen him, lad, he was just off gallivanting around the UK, as he normally does, lad. Just like, you know what I mean, and all laps and that, just meeting all kinds. I'm like, oh, that kid's proper messing him, you know. He's like, I know, innit, lad? So I said, right, let's sort the stag do out. So gets on booking.com and all that, starts looking for hotels, getting flights and all that, you know what I mean? So got a price on it. He's like, how much? I said, lad, I'll pay for all of it, lad. He's like, what? I said, lad, I'll pay for everyone, lad. I said, I'll pay for all our ends, you know what I mean? I'm not going to pay for all them, lad. Because Margie from Leeds coming, we've got Ezo from Man, we've got Macca from Scotland. He's like, Macca, and I went, yeah, lad, I haven't seen him for ages. I said, no. I said, mad, innit, lad? I said, he's just getting on with it, lad. He's just like normal work, lad, doing his bits and that. And he's like, yeah, I know. So I thought, I'll phone Degs. So I phone Degs. I'm like, lad, here's what we're going to do. So I tells him we're going to the time. We're going to mate's bar with the VIP. And he's just made up him. He's like, oh, lad. But in my head, I'm thinking, I don't think he understands what we're going to do to him on the stag do. And he doesn't. He hasn't got a clue what's going on. Lemon! This cat burned my head out. Proper, you burn my head out.